Hey guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd. Hello and welcome back to Oort Online, and welcome to Let's Build a Castle Episode 1. This is going to be a series of videos in which we, quite simply, build a castle. So the first step was to find a nice spot of land with some fairly tall cliff faces around it, mainly because I want to have some natural barriers as well as the castle walls themselves, and fortunately, this wasn't too hard to do. Now, this world being the strange one that it is, however, the ground had to be cleared of wool. Once cleared, it was time to start planning out the corners and walls of the castle keep. Now, this is going to be our innermost building where the royal family would live, eat, and generally spend most of their time. I don't really plan on having a huge and elegant building here, just something that is a reasonable size and does the job that it needs to do. So right now, it's just going to be a big square building, but I do plan on having it stretch upwards for a few floors. I also plan on having the keep have a basement and potentially a sub-basement. Now, this is where the kitchens would be and where all of the food would be stored away. And keeping in the theme of planning, I'm not going to bother digging out the entire space for these two floors. I'm just going to go ahead and dig up some land to give you a better sense of the scale of the keep itself, although each floor will be about 4 blocks in height on the inside, with 2 blocks between each floor for the ceiling and the above floor. Now, with the keep roughly planned out, the next thing to move on to was the wall, and again we had to start clearing some land for this. I don't want any of the walls in this castle to just be flat and boring, so this one is going to be going at an angle, and most of them will. Fortunately, there are some nice natural points here to begin and end the wall with, which really work quite nicely with my idea for it. Now, a little bit further into the construction process, I plan on having another wall that's going to be built a bit further out, possibly with something that's going to look like a large wooden gate on it. But since this wall is actually going to be an inner wall leading into the royal courtyard, I thought a nice open archway would look really nice, and these brick blocks really add some much needed colour and contrast to the already very grey looking build. And with the addition of this pathway, that is going to be it for this episode. Yes, I know it's very short, but that's how this series is going to work. Thank you very much for watching. Episode 2 will be up very soon. I've been the Conflict Nerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.